Welcome back today, collectors. I thought I might try and do just a small comparison video of the newer print versus the last or the first print, or last lot of prints, I guess. So a bit of a comparison. I've got some samples here, some different cards. Overall, you'll see the left is the first print or first version. And on the right you have the newer summer or Asian print, depending where you are in the world. That kind of has some differences. I think from off the top of your bat, you can kind of see, the color difference is pretty, it's pretty big, especially if you look at the court jester up there. You're looking at, the colors and whatever else. I think what it is generally is saturation. The saturation of colors is just exceeds the last lot, and this gives you a bit of a difference. I mean, the aquamarine cores, it's the tinting. It's like the older ones are a bit bluer. Clarity is better because of the saturation, I think, on print and things. There's also this optical illusion where it seems like the text, even in those and that one, and even in the foils, which I'll show you in a minute, a bit closer, they it seems to float, and it has that 3D effect, which is why it's really it's tricky when you open the pack, because actually some of it looks like it's floating around, and it has that effect. So even now, if you look at some of the court, like the court jester there with so much color, it kind of has a floaty look. Whereas sometimes when there's not as much information as there's good and bad. I mean, the other side is the foils are hit and miss. Like some of the colors stick out better. It just depends on the art and how saturated or oversaturated you can go with the colors. So something like the court jester, those look massive difference. So and I'll try and do a bit of a close up if I can get them off the mat in time. Actually, I'll start with the aqua cores. So again, left and right. Try not to get the reflection there. Let's get it that way. So older one here, newer set here. If you look at it's a more balanced color. You haven't sort of got this blue and it's darker. So it definitely looks nicer overall. So it's nice and clear. So that's the aquamarines. I'll get jesters for you. Again, pretty obvious, the color differences there. They're said they definitely stand out more and grab you more. So it's a very, very big difference with some of the bolder colors. Mountain Giant, you can see. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a massive. Flick that one up. So again, this is just a sample. I tried to find a few different colors to try and show. So you got, obviously old print, new print, and again, just stands out more. I don't think there's been any font changes or anything like that. It's just, I think saturation overall is just, and balance, I think color balance overall. And that's where we get to the foils. So we're looking at these ones. This is the only foil I have to compare, unfortunately. I don't have any others to show you. Generally, it's going to be hard to see in the camera, given the fact that this one, I think this one, the only way you really tell is the darkness. Yeah, so this is the newer one on that side. That's actually hard for me to even see here, so it's going to be hard for you guys. So it's just that if you look at actually the figure of the Lord in the middle, the one on the right will actually stand out a bit more. And I think the color, sort of, if you look where the text is as well, you'll find it a little bit more thing, but it's hard with what's there. Like this particular example isn't great. I mean, it's a dark card as it is. And it's the only one I could sort of do a one-to-one on. I'm not going to say it's hugely better, especially not like the normal cards. But some of these foils do look amazing. Like the depth of field in them can look really good if the art's been done that way. I think, and in person, if you lie in certain directions, you won't see, especially the face area on that one will stand out less than that side. I don't know if you can even see that on the video. It just doesn't pop out enough. That's in that foil. I mean, there are others, and there are probably heaps better examples like I would love to show, but I can't compare because I don't have any other foils. But generally, it is a bump in the foil quality. I mean, I would have loved, obviously, to have a nice one to show you, especially a stone or something the lights of that would have been awesome. But I just don't have it, unfortunately. But yeah, so I thought I'd do a quick video showing you what the differences are, how they look, you know, the saturation. Actually, I don't think it didn't show us the back. Let's have a look at the back before we go. So again, left, right, Sorcery, back, and that. Really, even in person, it isn't that. It's, again, saturation is a little bit more, like, and I mean tiny more. So, not going to say it's hugely. I think if you look at where the book is, it's a bit darker. I think, yeah, it's only when you get to the front that, especially a lot of those reds and that, it's really pop. Anything that's got a good amount of colour in it is going to be oversaturated. So it's kind of like, you know, you're going to get a lot of bold colours out of it. But it will be a little bit hit and miss, I guess. There's some clarity, I guess, on the white ones. So we'll see how things go. But thanks for joining me. Talk to you next time.